Yeah, I love Day One's song, man. He's the best skater ever. Ever since I was 12 years old, he's been my #1 inspiration. Always skating the weirdest stuff. He's even so cool that one time when he happened to be in Milwaukee, he signed my Kyocera flip phone. I'll never forget that. Thank you, Day One. If you're watching this, come skate in Milwaukee again. We miss you. I really wouldn't say it's much of a challenge because in Milwaukee we really don't have the best spots, so we're kind of forced to skate everything we have. We don't have ledge with ends, so sometimes you have a boat and that's got an end to it, so that's where we're going to nose grind. I usually don't go into the day of skating with any type of a plan, so I usually just let whatever spot we come across dictate what happens. So if there's garbage laying around, or one time we came across a spot where a pole had been crashed into, and there was a car tire there, and it happened to be the perfect wedge for under the pole, so it ended up making a perfect pole jam that launched into a sign, and that ended up being like one of the coolest, but not most elaborate spots, but that kind of is what this graphic is based off of too. It ended up being one of my ads. People often ask me if rocks or trees are harder to skate, but in all honesty, they're easier to skate than metal or brick. I did in fact get to design my own shape. It's 8.5 by 32.5 long. It's a 14-inch wheelbase. I wanted a twin nose instead of a twin tail, so the tail is a little bit wider and acts more like a nose. It's your classic 7-ply maple made by BBS Wood. Graphic is done by the one and only Sean Cliver. He said he had this image in his head and he couldn't get it out, so he had to make it. And once he showed it to me, I was like, of course, man, I love it. We gotta use it. Thank you, Sean. Milwaukee happens to be called Cream City because all the old buildings made out of this yellow brick that was mined from the clay in the Menominee Valley where we're standing here today. And all the old breweries were made out of it back in the day, and it was actually known as the shit bricks because people didn't want it, but now everybody wants this brick and they're tearing all these cool old buildings down.